of the things that I learned a long time ago, and it created a different perspective for me on how to view competition. I know a guy that...
I know a guy.
I'm going to protect his identity because...
Do I know this guy?
You might.
Does he live around here?
You might know him.
That means I fucking know him. That's okay. Go ahead.
So this is years ago, but this guy did internet porn.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
And
well, I got to narrow it down to 3.
Get your mind off of the
porn,
the bad side of the business, right? Let's just go business side of the business.
Yeah.
Okay. He brought up some really interesting perspectives about that whole business model. And that was, there is no such thing as competition, because in the viewing world, take pornography out of it.
Yeah.
Viewing anything, YouTube, anything.
Yeah.
TikTok, Instagram, anything.
Yeah. You could literally insert anything into the video content plaza,
right,
to say it instead of that.
Right. But this was before all kinds of small videos were taking place. Let's be honest, pornography at this time, this was 20 years ago. At this time, pornography was probably the most common form of video outlet out there, right?
Probably.
YouTube was not big yet.
No.
And so, but anyway, he latched on to this idea that there's no such thing as competition. His site offered a certain characteristic of videos. He knew this other site over here offers a different characteristic of videos that he doesn't offer. And so they collaborate together, and they're like, you know, like what you see, here's more of our videos. Don't like what you see, check these out. These are on my friend's site over here. And the friend's site was doing the same thing. So now they're trading viewers back and forth.
Yeah.
Right. And you can do this on any platform out there. Like this, I learned this idea 20 years ago from my friend that was doing the internet pornography stuff. However, this plays just as smart today. Right.
Yeah.
In other words, we have a YouTube channel for plumbing, right? And we do these style of videos. If you don't like these, if you like these, then check out Roger Wakefield.
Yeah.
Roger Wakefield's a big YouTube plumber. Check out what he does, right? And he could do the same with us, and we could create a collaboration there. Roger Wakefield is not competition. If anything, he's another channel that's much bigger than ours that we could leverage each other's viewership off of and work with each other.
Yeah.
Right?
There's some of the shooting video guys that I watch are the same exact way.
Right.
That, you know, they'll have, didn't I shut this off earlier?
I thought you did.
I thought I did too. I'm sorry. They would literally, like, I'm watching one, they're shooting fully autos, they're doing this, and a lot of them are demos, right?
Right.
And then it's literally like this guy comes on, and I'm like, oh, who is this guy? You know, they give all this stuff, everything. I go and watch all of that guy's videos. Right. It's the exact same thing you're talking about. This guy does antique shotguns. He doesn't do full autos, but he's a guest on this show to talk about, you know, one weird rifle or one weird shotgun or one weird anything. You know, it's just, it works so well when you can set your pride aside and say, hey, let's do this together and mutually benefit from it. The problem is, and I don't think young guys are as susceptible to this as like guys our age are. Like our age guys and older were like, nope, we're locking the doors down. This is our thing. We're running. F everybody else. Right. Like that was the mentality, right? Always, constantly.
This isn't Scarface.
Yeah. It's not every plumbing company that you drive. We used to have a thing in the HVAC company when we were doing new construction. Like when we saw United or Midwest Mechanical, well, we flexed on them. Like literally what we would do is we'd pull up and we'd go like this. Yep. We'd be like, we're the shit. We're the best. Fuck you guys. Right. It's like, dude, those days are gone. Like but there is a disconnect for guys that are older like us. Like, you know, we talk about it in Trade Winds all the time. Some of the guys that are older, you know, that are, they don't want to do social media as much. They don't want to branch out and get themselves out there. They don't want to collaborate with other guys. Like, that's a problem. Right. If you can just be open, set your pride aside, be willing to be part of a group, be part of something greater than yourself, you will benefit from it. Yeah. It may not be instantaneous. Like, I think a lot of the reasons guys don't do it is because they don't get that check right then.
Yep.
You know, they don't realize that there's a long play happening.
Yeah.
The long play is the play.
Always.
The long play is what makes you successful.
You know what?
Like, that is just, like, it took me, I'm going to be 100% honest here. It took me till we started this podcast and talked and realized to really understand the long play. Yeah.
You know
I
what?
mean, financing, I did it because I knew, you know, then, but everything else, the long play also works.
Yeah.
Just like it did in financing. And it, like, shame on me that it took me so long to realize it, right?
Hey,
but it's true.
This matters here too.
This long play works everywhere.
Yeah.
Don't shut it down. Embrace it.
Right.
Sorry. Did I step on you there?
That's the whole, like, you know, an overnight success is 10 years of hard work that you didn't see.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
It's kind of the same thing, right?
It's the exact same thing.
And, you know, a lot of these collaborations, like, it takes a while to get your mind wrapped around the collaboration thing. But everybody should absolutely be doing it and celebrating the heck out of everybody else. Prime example. I lost a plumber to a different plumbing company that I have great respect for.
Was this last year?
This was right at a year ago.
Okay.
This was 13 months ago.
I just want to make sure it's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. And so he left me and went to another company here in town.
Yeah.
He just celebrated his 1-year anniversary there, and they posted him on social media saying, hey, congratulations on the 1-year anniversary. And I'm making sure I'm on their social media. I'm helping their social media reach more people by engaging on the photo and leaving a comment. As his former employer, right? Nobody knows I'm his former employer.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But I'm still boosting that other company's social media presence ever so slightly.
Yeah.
But I'm still boosting it.
Yeah.
Whereas the people that hate competition, they would go back and be like, they wouldn't comment on it. They wouldn't do anything. And they, under their breath, they'd be like, oh, that guy left me. Screw you guys. You know?
Yeah.
But meanwhile, I'm over here going, kick ass.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Good for you, man.
Good. Yeah. Love it.
And message him
Glad to see you're happy.
Privately. If it don't work out, you know the door's open. You know,
well, they always know that.
Yeah.
They always know that.
Just.
And he still interacts with my stuff, and he knows that if he wanted to come back, I'd like he left on amazing terms. So
yeah, and
I'd welcome him with open arms.
You know, one more thing about that. Like, if you lift people up and help them succeed when they move on or whatever, and they become great. Say someone started a YouTube channel and was a guest on this show and then did it, right?
Right.
When you lift other people up and then down the road when they're successful, what always happens? I'd like to thank Mitch for having me on his show. I'd like to you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's something that I feel like we have lost, like that part, you know, of being willing to push someone else forward because of our own selfish desires and needs and wants and all that stuff. But when you do it, it almost always comes back to benefit you. Right. No matter what. Right. It just does.
100%.
I mean, say it doesn't. What's the worst thing that happened? Nothing.
I gave a guy literally a hand up or a handout or, you know, whatever.
He took it and
he took it and did well with it. Cool. I'm happy for him.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? His kids can eat. Yeah. They got 4-wheelers now. That's fucking awesome. Great. Let's go.
We talked about it on a recent show about signs of a bad leader are ones that take credit for other people's success, right? And
yeah, we did.
Like
a few shows ago.
If somehow I gave a guy advice and then he got successful later on, if I tried to take credit for his success because I gave him that advice, I taught him that. Yeah. Like, that's a bad leader on me, right?
Yeah. It makes you a piece of shit.
Meanwhile, a good leader is like, I tell nobody that I gave him advice and I'm like, good on you, man. You put in all the work. Yeah. Right? Because the guy's getting advice from 1,000 different avenues. Yeah. He happened to take the advice that he aligned with, which happened to be mine. Yeah. But he could have taken anybody else's advice. And because the guy has no quit in him, he stuck through it and got successful. It just so happened it was off of a small piece of it was like our advice, right? Yeah. We don't take credit for that. And that's part of good collaboration.
Well, that's it, and that's trade wins too, right? Yeah. Like we give the guys information, right? They're paying for the information. Yeah. They have to do the work. If they don't do the work, they get nothing. When they're successful and we have talks like, "Hey, I did this and I did that," what do we say? Good for you.
Good job. Right.
Thank you for doing the work.
Right.
That's all on you. And we get this a lot, and I'm not patting us on the back. Hey, thank you for this. That was great. This is that. Thank you. Dude, that's on you.